So, Professor, in my group, it was me, Cole Albertson, and Martha. We didn't get to present today, so I'm going to email you this video over what we came up with from our research. So to kick things off, the industry analysis for plumbing, heating, and air conditioning (HVAC) contractors. For competition, we put high due to many private contractors also competing with corporate level partners all across the board. So there's no private divisions, it's all just free game, everyone's competing with everybody. So brand is a big deal. Power of suppliers we put was low because there's many options for the public, as in for plumbing and heating you can Google and go with your first choice, your second choice, third choice, and in the end get the same service. For power buyers we put high due to there being so many options to choose from and many substitutes. For opportunity, we put high because contractors will always be needed and necessary for not only homeowners but business corporations. Pretty much any building that's functioning and operating, you're going to need HVAC. Threat of new entrants was high due to easy access and not many. I mean, you need certifications, but it's not too difficult of certifications to accomplish or acquire, should I say, instead of accomplish. So with that being said, and also there's not much of a startup cost. So with no startup costs, it's pretty much brand loyalty and proprietary knowledge is required to be successful. And substitutes is low, like I said, because it will always be needed. The industry attractiveness we found was medium. For plumbing, heating, and air conditioning contractors will always be needed, but industry is primarily crowded by big names currently, along with them all suffering from the U.S. housing market collapsing. That's been a big industry impact. Moving on to the security system industry analysis. In security system industry, competition was high. Small companies are also rivaling against medium and large sized ones. There are no private divisions as high competition as well. Rivalry is high due to differentiations. Brand reputation allows the success, so rivalry is very, very, very high. Opportunity is high due to the residential growth and continuation of commercial installments. So the more they do that, the more that security system. So the more that, in other words, sorry, I'm getting flustered. And the more that businesses develop and housing continues to grow, the more need for security and systems will be needed. With that said, the power of suppliers is high due to rights over technology and etc. So if they own this technology, you can't just, for example, Ring technology, the doorbell, they have license over that technology, so their power, they set the price. There's not many substitutes for that right now. And so the power of buyers is low because there's only so many options for specific services such as Ring or security options for housings or businesses. Threat of new entrants is high because there's high competition. It's medium to high. Brand loyalty and proprietary technology is required to be successful, along with licensing. And with all of this said, the attractiveness of the security industry is very high. Technology plays a bigger role than licensings. On the other hand, plumbing is not technologically based, where security can, where we find the attractiveness. And security will always be a top priority along with safety. So that just, the attractiveness will always be there as long as, and I know you've said don't say that people will buy shoes. but mainly it's more attractive because there's more room to differentiate and be successful in. We found that the security system services was the more attractive one due to the common need of safety and security being a top priority for almost all individuals, families, and corporations. Safeties will always be needed, along with low startup cost, and the fact that security technology advancements could completely change the game makes the industry very attractive. Fast moving and always evolving allows room for the next great thing. Advancement in security completely changed the way. So we think that Ring, for example, Ring was globally known. So if there's a technological advancement, it gives it a good potential for it to expand into European and foreign markets beyond just the U.S. marketplace. And that is what we researched. We apologize we don't have slides. We'll get those in by Tuesday and make sure everything's a lot more fluent. Thank you, Professor.